Nobody would have ever bet that 11 seconds into this hockey game, and the Edmonton Oil Kings have managed to take an early 1-0 lead thanks to that face-off where the puck just kind of stuck.
Goal to start a period. 11 seconds in, Robertson the goal scorer. Edmonton with a quick 1-0 lead over the Wheat Kings. Ryan Pilon up ice with it here. Controlled in the neutral. Eller to the line. It's going to get past Pilon. Slides down into the Brandon zone. Provorov back after it there. Bumping with Eller in the near side corner. Puck was played up ahead on the near side boards. Corralled near the blue line. Eller gets knocked down by Provorov as he tried to grab control of it. McGauley pass for Clegg was broken up. Bertolucci turning here for Edmonton. A pass up ahead. Eller on a partial break. In on the goaltender. Stop made. Jordan Paperny getting the right pad out. Another shot stop. Robertson gets it to the line. Here's Mayo over to the left-hand point for Sautner. A shot toward the net off the leg is wide of the Brandon net. Eller trying to track it down. Will leave it for Bertolucci. Out to the line. Mayo across to the left-hand point. Sautner back to Mayo. Middle of this ice. His shot toward the net. Kicked out by Paperny. Sautner on the near side with it here. That pass gloved down by Bertolucci, but the Wheat Kings grab. Provorov back after it for the Wheat Kings as he comes around his own net, gets away from Kolda as he breaks up ice. To the Edmonton line he comes, trying to flip the puck toward the net. It ended up in the far corner, played back behind the goal. McGauley out front on a wraparound attempt is stopped. Mainline Motors and Burton and Bertle, king of trucks. Baddock back in the Brandon zone, shot off the shoulder of Paperny. Puck free in the slot area, tracked down by Pilon as he circles back behind his own net here for Brandon. 5 minutes gone, opening period. Oil Kings out 1-0 on a goal by Tyler Robertson. By Brandon and Provorov over to Ryan Pilon as the Wheat Kings try to break into the offensive zone. Have Posh after it there, trying to slap it past Provorov, couldn't get it through. A loose puck and a stop is made by Tristan Jarry. Best scoring chance for the Wheat Kings. Pilon from the line, fires it in. It hit a body in front of the net and bounces to the far side. Kosh over after it there for Edmonton, got it out to center ice. Howerluck back inside of his own blue line, able to tip one forward. On the boards, it gets out near the right-hand point. Pilon will again backhand it deep into the zone. Howerluck behind the Edmonton net, trying to... Power play here for Brandon Morgan. Klimchuk driving to the front of the net. Oh! Tristan Jarry, and it goes all the way to the far side boards. Provorov will leave it for Peter Quenneville. Here's a shot in off the shoulder of Jarry. A loose puck grabbed by Klimchuk. It's played to the left-hand point for Provorov, across to the right point for Pilon. Back to Provorov, far side. Peter Quenneville, a shot that's over top of the net. Peter Quenneville, who will play it to the line. Provorov to the right-hand point for Pilon. Back to Provorov. Provorov waiting here for Brandon. Wheat Kings 5 for 13 on the power play against the Oil Kings in the regular season. Peter Quenneville to the side of the net. Klimchuk out front for McGauley, broken up. Bauer played it on the right wing. Kolda tried to get it back to him. It's off Provorov to the corner. Pollock after it. That feed tipped away by Patrick. Kolda cross ice. Pollock down the left wing here for Edmonton, trying to drive past Pilon. Puck stayed in the left face-off circle as he tried to do so. And the Oil Kings have to regroup. They're still in the offensive zone as it's played around the Brandon net. Klimchuk able to scoop it back around his own goal. Pilon takes control of it ahead on the right wing side for Patrick. Lead pass for Klimchuk, intercepted by Mayo. Brought back into the Brandon zone on the right wing side. Nice and Mayo, centering pass off the side boards. Bertolucci, pass out front for Pollock, was knocked away now in the slot. Pollock, shot, score! And Ralph to center ice and not any further. Pilon over to Provorov. Provorov the pass for Matsuma. Again sent Duba and leaves it at the line. Provorov here. Here's a shot up over top of the net. Chopped to the line, and that's off the skate of Provorov as he tried to hold it in. And the Wheat Kings have to regroup here at center ice. Played by Provorov and across the Brandon line. He comes, a shot toward the net, handled by Paperny. Kolda on the near side. A pass out for Pollock was broken for Nolan.
Moving a couple of more strides and then lets it go. You catch that goalie off guard a bit.
Puck in front of the Brandon net. Pilon was able to move it, though, and regrouping in the center ice area. That Provorov pass ended up on the far boards near the center ice red line. Kolda's pass intercepted. Here's Pilon waiting for his mates to get onside, and now he'll backhand it deep down into the Bauer, trying to track it down. It'll get to the left point. Provorov shot off of Peter Quenneville in front of the net. Into the Brandon zone. Provorov back after it here with a lead pass ahead on the left wing. Off the draw, Pollock's shot bouncing off a leg. Klimchuk couldn't come up with it. Calda will play it down into that far side corner. Pollock after it there now for Edmonton. He's checked and Klimchuk up with it. A minute to go here in the opening period as Peter Quenneville gets to the Edmonton line and lost control of it. Now the Oil Kings have a 2-on-1 the other way. Pollock gets it over Bauer. A shot! And that goes off the post. And it's grabbed by Klimchuk and the Wheat Kings 3-on-2 if they hurry back the other way. The Patrick pass, though, is not near anyone as he crossed the Edmonton blue line. Pilon out near the line will send it in deep as the Oil Kings bring it up ice. Sent deep down into the Brandon zone, came hard off the end boards. Bauer after it here for the Oil Kings, trying to leave it in the corner. It's going to be intercepted, and Peter Quenneville will put it up the boards. Gloved down at the line by Mayo, but the Wheat Kings will get control of it, and now Pilon with it ahead on the right wing side. Dump one out into the center ice area. Pilon ahead on the right wing side. Peter Quenneville couldn't grab control of that pass. Mayo inside of his own blue line with a pass up ahead. That Bauer had it in the near side corner for Brandon, out to the left-hand point for Provorov. Provorov will play it back in deep as it comes around the end boards. Patrick mishandled it on the far side. Pollock able to fend him off and dump one up ahead on the right-hand side. Calda to the Brandon line, rubbed out there by Provorov. Pilon back after the puck, deep in his own zone here for Brandon. 2 minutes gone, second period, and the Wheat Kings trail by a pair. This one by a score of 2-0. Left wing side, Brandon Ralph, deep into the Brandon zone here. Trying to carry it around the Wheat Kings net. Well,
there's only been 4 shots this period. What a change from the last period as
12. They both first went to college and then came to the Western Hockey League. Puck on the near side. Quenneville with a shot attempt there off a body in front. We got an Edmonton penalty coming up. Pilon thrown toward the net. Patrick tipped it just wide. Brandon net is empty on this delayed penalty. Puck is played around the boards, gets out to center ice, so Brandon will regroup here. Provorov inside of his own blue line for the Wheat Kings. Pass up ahead on the far right half, gone second period. Oil Kings leading Brandon by a score of 2-0. This is Klimchuk trying to cut through. Now the Wheat Kings were able to get control of it. Pilon out near the line to the right point. Provorov back to Pilon. Down it goes. Klimchuk in front off a stick. Loose puck. Here's Provorov with a chance turned aside by Jari. 7-0 so far here in this second period on our Mainline Motors shot clock. Covers it still, and it's played to the line for Ryan Pilon. Over for Provorov. Provorov near side. Peter Quenneville misfired. Centering pass from Klimchuk was blocked to the side of the net. And here come the Oil Kings 3-on-2 short-handed. Shot toward the net by Bauer is handled by Perperny. The Edmonton penalty is over. The Wheat Kings are 0 for 2 on the power play here in tonight's contest. Pilon over in the far corner. We'll play it up on the far side. Ryan Pilon a shot toward the net that misses. Provorov jumping up, got a pass out. Patrick on the doorstep here. Fanned on the shot and then couldn't come up with the puck again. And now Pollock trips it around Pilon. He's in on Perperny. Gets a shot away. Save made by the Brandon netminder. Bauer here on the right wing side. Tripped up, tried to cut to the front of the net. And we got a penalty again.
And he won't move. He's one of those special players that's not afraid to stand there and take whatever punishment's delivered in order to get the job done.
Kosh shot toward the Brandon net. That's steered aside by Edmonton and Bertolucci, bringing it around the Wheat Kings net. Puts the brakes on then and loses the puck as Provorov knocked it free. John Quenneville will play it around the boards. Buchart's pass. Misses cross ice with a pass that's then intercepted in turn by Ivan Provorov. Played back into his own zone. Pilon will give it back to Provorov as the Wheat Kings circle back deep in their own zone. Provorov looking up ice here. Will play it on the left wing side. Pilon with it here for Brandon. Will slap it down, bank up ice. Long shot in off the glove of Perperny. Grabbed by Urkamps as he tried to slip around the goal. Reverse the puck to the far side. Peter Quenneville with it. The pass up. If the Wheat Kings score, we'll put your name into our monthly draw for a $100 gift card from your Western Manitoba Co-op food stores. Pilon, Provorov. Klimchuk out. Peter Quenneville scores! Pollock left wing side. His pass deflecting. Bouncing puck. Trucks. Pilon from the right-hand point here for Brandon. Trying to get it toward the net. Knocked down in front. Right corner. Poked up the boards. Provorov playing it back down into that far corner. The Oil Kings were able to swing it loose. And it's brought up ice here by Blake Orban. Orban to the Brandon line. Backhanding it down in behind the Wheat Kings net. Provorov will let it go to the far side. Matsuba trying to chop it up ahead, and Irving to Orban, who's up near center, playing it deep into the Brandon zone. Clegg picks it up, and it's flipped up ice. into the Brandon zone, chopped up the far side, but gloved down by Colden, knocked away from him. And the Oil Kings will bring it back up ice as Pollock will get to the Brandon line and send it deep down into the Wheat King zone. Provorov will play it up on the far boards. It'll get out to the line. Orban up the far side. Bauer the pass, deflected to the sideboards. Pollock will grab it. Gaddick across. Kolda, score! We're able to play the puck around the boards. It's going to get all the way down into the Brandon zone. Wheat Kings will have to regroup deep in their own end as Provorov played it back down to the end boards, and Pilon with it here for Brandon. Looking to weave his way up ice and does to center. Played on the left wing for Bukarts. Knocked off his stick as he tried to come into the offensive zone. 25 left in this power play. Provorov leaves it. It'll come to Klimchuk, who breaks in here. Right face-off circle. Backhand shot is over top of the Edmonton net. Pilon out near the left-hand point to the right point for Provorov. Back it goes to Pilon far side. Peter Quinville with a shot that misses the net. Up ice with it here. And he and Pollock nearly collided. Just got out of the way. Puck went in deep. Kolda behind the net. A stuttering pass that's blocked. Grabbed by Tim McGauley now. And the Wheat Kings look to start back up ice. Right wing feed. Peter Quinville off of Klimchuk's stick. Grabbed and Robertson tipped it back inside the Brandon line. Provorov there with it for the Wheat Kings with 5 minutes to go here in the third period. 4-1 Edmonton leading here in Game 1 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal. Klimchuk with a pass. Well, they're going to have to try and get one quickly here, down 3 with under 5 minutes to go. Puck, she sends down deep into the Brandon zone. Pilon back after it, will bank a pass up ahead. Peter Quinville. Pilon back after it, tied up with Kosh there along the end boards. It's knocked loose, and Peter Quinville near side with it here for Brandon, tied up at the hash marks there with Kep. Puck will get to the line. Sautner with it, shot off the glove of Paperny and wide of the Brandon net. Baddock trying to play one there. It's intercepted by Provorov, and the Wheat Kings will start up ice. The lead. 1:15 to go, third period. Oil Kings leading Brandon 4-1. John Quinville